Alright guys, it seems they are just about ready to get this one started, so hopefully we won't be waiting much longer. Just letting them know I am ready so we can get this one underway. I apologize once again for the wait, but nothing I can do about that. We just had to wait on the teams to get into the lobby. Simple as that. Keep it chilled. So, it'll be team... I have to say this. eSpartans against Team 351. Interesting names. The 9th round is about to go live, so we're going to catch that one in-game. Let me just drop you guys in there, and we can get this started. So once again, apologies for the delay. Nothing that I could have done personally. Blame the teams, those scumbags. But we've got some good teams here. So for the Spartans, we do have the likes of Fecht, Red Merc, Koa, Maestro, and Suzu. And on the other side, Why So Serious? Reborn, Keone, Extreme, and Technodrome. So actually 2 really well-known teams. I'm quite looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a very good game. I'll check the map pool when I get a second, once the 9th round's done. And it looks like 351 will be picking this up, and yeah, they will be. Alrighty, so Team 351, or plus 351, will be picking up said 9th round, so they're going to just decide which side they start on. We didn't see it making too much of an effect into the last game, considering the team who lost won both 9th rounds, so I wouldn't read too much into it just as of yet. I'm pretty sure we can define as we go along, but you guys in chat, let me know who you're supporting in this. I'm always interested to find out who you guys want to win, and there seems to be quite a lot of vocal people for Team 351, so kind of curious, kind of hoping we get a good performance out of those guys. Let me just tell them ready. Sorry once again. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see who comes out on top here. I'm excited for this one. I always enjoy watching these guys play. Red Merc's one of my favourite players as well. I think just his clutch that he pulled off a couple of... God, it must be months ago now, or maybe even a year, I guess. Was phenomenal. It was on Desert Camp, and I'm not mistaken. Let me just check the map pool anyway. So yeah, Power first. No surprise, you just saw the knife. Desert Camp. And then Satellite. So, okay. Quite a classic map pool here. We are just waiting on Team 351 to ready up. They are ready, so we're going to get this one started and get this underway. In case you're new here or you're maybe more familiar of the old format, rather than, I think it was first to 9 previously, now it's first to 12, so that's changed a little bit. But the round timers have actually been shortened down, so that's a bit of a difference there. It's going to mean, you know, the game gets a little bit quicker, a little bit faster paced, and we are ready for this one to get started. So it does look as though Team 351 decided to stay on the defending side to kick this one off with. And we're going to have to find out how this one unfolds already. Let's see if there's a scope. The attackers, no. Not that I can see thus far. Be surprised. And Technodrome not running it either. He was another big player onto the scope earlier on, but these two fancying their chances with the Pharmacist and already breaching towards the A site. Nade going down. There are 3 players stacked here. Koa's going to be splitting off. Red Merc checking close. Smoke goes in. There's quite the obvious play towards A. They're not really that worried, it seems. Koa's going to be the one to try and make the crossover. He's going to make it successfully. Going to be able to breach the further door and really open up this A side. So they're going to have several angles of attack here. I'm curious to see if they're going to stick it because they're not really committing. They're trying to make a cross through. That's smart. They're going to try and tuck through mid here. And they've actually succeeded so far. But then again, they still need to get the plant. And the nades are still coming in so strong. Where is that player defending? It's Keone here and Extreme. Extreme's going to be a real nuisance. He's already found Koa. And they didn't over-rotate on the defending side. Smart play from them. Not reading into this fake at all. As Maestro and Fecht are going to have to work so hard to make this one count. Not quite looking the right way. There we go. Extreme will come into his vision. Extreme's very low, though. Trying to bait out the shot so the guy watching the cross can come into effect. Maestro knows what's up, but he can't land the shot. And Keone will take him down. So that crossfire towards that B play is indeed working out well. So that's a good start for Team 351, showing some real prowess straight away in this game. And showing us what they've got coming up this season, hopefully. See what they've got going into round 2. That was a very distinct play coming out from eSpartans. Bait and switch going straight through A, through mid towards B, but they just didn't catch the rotators, so they're doing something similar again. 5 players still here. Anyone going aggressive? No, these guys are playing quite calm. So you've got Technodrome holding the peak, being quite aggressive with it. You've got Extreme here as well. So these 2 players are just keeping sure that no one's on B. While this happens, it allows these guys just to play from the side. So I actually like this switch up. You've got the HK417 with a little bit more range, which I prefer, which I believe will be in the hands of the likes of Extreme and Technodrome, whereas those Pharmacies can be kept nice, close, and personal. But already, Couple of shots made. Smoke goes down. I wonder if... Actually, they're going to do it again. It looks like they're trying to fake it out. So Koa showing presence in mid, but they are going to go for the hit towards the side. So they double faked it out, and it's worked out this time. Vect and Redmer are going to crack open the side. That's Sirius and Reborn down. And the bait and switch, faking out they're doing the same strategy as the first round, really paying dividend as Extreme and Technodrome, the last two players alive who were the B defenders, now have to keep their eyes towards this site and play for the retake against 5 of the eSpartans. And there we go. That's going to be a clean pickup. Nicely done there for the attackers, showing what you can achieve with some real smart play. It's not all about the aim, sometimes about that brain. A little bit different as well this time. Koa on the slow split. Extreme and Technodrome were waiting here last time, so it won't be too easy for Koa if he just walks up here. Looking like he's being cautious, just going to kind of jiggle peek up. Not seen... Oh, he's got a glimpse of one. Now this is different. Showing a bit of presence towards B will keep these two players here quite firmly. So actually, they could go for a hit to this, or they could split over towards B, utilizing mid again. Let's see how successful Koa is at keeping their attention towards the site, but already... Is that Technodrome around the back? Hold on. Oh, this is beautiful. Technodrome's not falling for it. He's just going to deal with that threat so swiftly. And now these guys, these 4 guys, are kind of in no man's land. They're going to have to forge a play out of this. I mean, it looks like it's the mid to B again. They could wrap back towards A, but someone's already on that upper catwalk. The vertical advantage firmly in the defender's favor, but it doesn't seem to matter. Suzu still gets the kill. Maestro's now joining them. They've got to penetrate the site. There's one watching close. Technodrome's still alive, so let's see where he is. Lurking around the back. Okay, Technodrome playing this well. He could have a big presence towards the end, or later stages, should I say. So he's already found Maestro, bringing it back to a 3v3. Bomb down, though. Now, Fecht on the site, Redmerk and Suzu. Suzu holding the back flank. Redmerk trying to challenge out on the upper catwalk. He's going to lose out, though. Reborn wins that one. Now 2v2. Fecht and Suzu going to have to hold the site pretty darn firmly. Reborn already tagged up, though. That nade's going to come in. Fecht just moving out at the last second. Going to give up the angle, though, but Suzu's the one to clean it up. Double comes in for him in the end. That's Reborn and Sirius down. Now, even then, with Technodrome doing the perfect play, it just didn't seem to work out in their favor. Bit of a shame in the end for him. He played that to an absolute T, but this is a very different start. We've got a lot of players heading in that direction. Now, Extreme is the only one here thus far. Technodrome taking the longer route. He's going to hear this, though. Drop down the smoke, the flash. Nade as well, back away. Or Molly, should I say. It looks like quite a fast player. I don't know if they're going to commit to this, though. And you can't see anything as a defender. That's the important factor here. No one's actually committed yet. And Technodrome's just on the premise of that smoke, just on the precipice, waiting to see them. And he does see, as the cross comes in, Extreme is now going to be the one to come up with the goods. But no! Gets overrun! Perfect play again! These side plays, the tactics coming out from the attacking side is highly impressive. And now Sirius around the back, already the flank being watched, though. He's going to have to try and break through a player just above him. Does get the trade, but it's not enough. Keone's going to have to go big now. 1v3, Redmer, Koa, Suzu in his way. Can't adjust well enough. And Koa's going to find it 3-1. Showing a real depth of tactics here on the attacking side. I don't know where they're pulling that from, but it is beautiful to watch. And we are seeing scope coming out. Is that Technodrome running it? Yeah, it is. He's got the Chaytac on the back. That rhymes. Let's see what he can do. Maybe just trying to be that sentry, just to try and lock down B very firmly. Wait for that final play. Allow maybe his buddy Extreme a little bit more freedom. But we are seeing a bit more of an A attention hit here. Koa's doing the slow play again. Let's see what they go for. They haven't gone for a full A hit, really, apart from that second round where they did the bait and switch, which is very nice. But Koa's presence makes me feel that either he's going to split across, hold the rotators, or they're going to see how successful they can be. But actually, a far more active presence from 3-5-1. Finally starting to take the plays there, pushing forward a little, trying to get some map control back. It doesn't seem to matter. Sirius goes down very quickly. See Technodrome then catching a glimpse in towards mid. Smoke now goes for the no-scope, not going to claim it. Suzu's already broken through. Keone's trying to swing around real quick with that Famous. He's already been pressured left, right, and center. Extreme, though. He's the one on B. Actually, no, he's already rotated over towards A. That's a disaster. Pulled the rotate over and then hit up that B site like a champ. Reborn going in for that challenge. Has a shot at it. Flash is doing him some help here, but not going to get much done in the end. And a 4-1 scoreline coming out to begin this match off with. Guys at home, what do we make of this so far? Is this just a really good attacking performance? Can we read into it too much? Let's check that scoreboard. Suzu. Wow, what a game. All right, let's have a round with him because this guy knows what's up. 8-1 so far. See how he's playing it out. So he's one of the players who go towards A. Koa's generally been the only one splitting towards that B site. Breaching first wall. No one actively challenging here. I'm a little surprised they haven't maybe tried to control it a touch, but not been the case. There we go, Technodrome's from Koa. That's removed the B threat, but there's still 4 players looking towards A. Suzu. Smoking off mid, a little later than the smoke that went in towards A, but they are going to go through this one. Extreme's wait on the other side of things. There's Suzu coming in. It's a 1-for-1 trade, keeping it in a 3v4. Not ideal, but not the worst. His presence certainly noted, though, now. So one on the upper catwalk, one close. There's another player on the site, though. A has 3 players on it. If they work this out, it doesn't matter. Technodrome's watching the cross out of the side. Technodrome's having a whale of a time. Already finding 2 spots to third. He's not going to get the shot off cleanly, though. Vect is there, having to deal with several threats, though. Spins around. Reborn coming to life. Finding Vect, 4-2 now. That mid play just got stopped in its tracks. As soon as Technodrome was able to focus that, as Koa went down, he knew exactly where those 4 players were going to be, and I wonder if Koa's going to try it again. He is, so definitely trying to keep this working for them. But Technodrome and Extreme are doing this well. They're doing a nice job of this one. Now, Koa does have the active angle here, but the problem is that Technodrome, running with that Chaytak, he can suffer one shot towards him, whereas Koa can't. He's in a good spot, though, holding the back flank, allowing the others to slowly work towards A. Sirius going to be the one waiting on the site. Does have Reborn with him. They're putting a lot more pressure towards mid control as well. Trying to make sure they keep that in mind. Technodrome looking for Koa. He knows he's going to be up here. It's just a matter of where. Spots that out. He knows he's around now. Ooh, misses the shot. It's a little uncharacteristic. Reborn spotting at least one on the cross there. Keon's not going to be able to help him out much. Extreme's getting ready for a bit of a hit on this one. Technodrome already adjusting around as well. But there's still 2 players over by A. They've not actually committed to this. Suzu's going to found 1 player on B. That's Extreme, but Sirius already betting it's going to be that play towards the B site. Reborn watching it as well, and there's the bomb plant. 4 alive, though. This is a very viable retake. That's a good start. Keon's going to lead the way on this. Technodrome will find Suzu and bring it back to a far more manageable situation. 3 players alive here. 1 towards the site. Here comes the play off the back. Keon takes his time on it, does get the kill down, but Vect here, a little late on the shot. He's trying to make up for it, but I think the defuse is coming in. It is Reborn sticking it. He's going to go for this one 100%. Technodrome covers him off. The defuse comes in right under the nose of Maestro. 4-3. This is going to be a close game, I feel now. Let me know on Twitter, of course, your predictions for this one. Do you want to let me know? Easily done, of course. Who do you think's got this in the bag? Have you seen enough yet? Do you still need to see the rest of this map at least? But you can see the defending side finally looking to gain some presence here. 3 players lined up. Keon, Sirius, and Reborn. Who's going to be the one brave enough to take the peak? They want to try and take some map control, but they're going to line up for Vect. Vect does go down swiftly, though. That might encourage the move to come out from the other 3 players. But now losing out on 1 prong of the attack. Make it 2 as Technodrome does find Koa. This is going to become an extraordinarily hard round. Bomb gets faked out with, or at least, excuse me, the wall breach gets faked out. Maestro's on nothing. Suzu, who's been a superstar throughout this, is going to find this round hard. 4 players left standing, none of them giving him an inch. He does at least find Sirius, but takes a little damage for it. He loses out his teammate as well, and from above, Extreme knowing what was up, brings it back to 4-4. Extreme showing us how it's done. Nice adaptation coming from the defenders. Finally working out what was kind of going on here. And I'm going to actually have a round with Technodrome. Since he picked up that shade tack, he's really started to find some good shots here. Watching the cross really well. He's adapted nicely, but it looks like a fast play coming in towards that B side. He's going to have to be ready for this one. Hops back out for a second crack at this. Gonna get flashed up, and already Extreme down. That means the B-side's open, and they know it. Nothing to come easy for Technodrome here. They're all pouring across. Oh, stunner from Technodrome. That just absolutely destroys Koa. Now these two remaining players are already so low. What can they do here? Look at this Redmerc's trying to fight his way through, but it's like a sea of players pouring at him, but he deals with it well. And now Technodrome 1v2 himself. Goes for that reload. 7 shots, 2 targets. He knows where 1 is, but that time it's against him. He's trying to make this play happen. 5 shots now. 17 seconds. They're both on the site. Gonna make his way in. He knows he's up against him. Maestro will put him down real easy. And that fast B play just overwhelmed them. Extreme couldn't hold them back long enough. Technodrome had adapted to keep his eye on mid a little bit more. Let's see how he plays out this round. Will he be more active on the site? Yes, he's already going to position himself just in case there's a fast play towards the site, but surely they won't try it twice. I don't know. Starting off slow, but Extreme's going to hear the footsteps. Technodrome is lining this up. He knows they're coming from this direction. He's got the cross well here. Going to get the first. That's Koa down. 1 already crossed through. 3 players making the cross. The smoke's down, though. He's just wildly trying to spray into this one. Sirius is getting ready up top. Oh, he actually drops down. Keon's down as well. They're going to have full control of the site. They've backed away. They're playing for the retake. Smart stuff from the defending team of 3-5-1. The bomb is not down yet. They are not committing. There we go. There it is. Can they pull off this retake, though? 5v4. Maestro gonna get smashed down. Reborn's found Suzu. It's looking good. Fecht and Redmerc, the last 2 to keep control of this. But they're cautious. They're scared. They're getting pressured. 1 down. Can they get him more? Fecht's going wild right now. He's got 2. Looking for further kills. He can't get it, but Redmerc now tasked with it all. Runs out of ammo. Switches up to the pistol. Where's the final player? He was challenging. I think the Redmerc thought he was on the bomb already, but Technodrome held his nerve. Went to back up his teammate, and now gets the defuse. This game is going all the way, folks. We aren't messing around here. 5-5. This is one hell of a match.
Target located. Destroy the object.
Checking in with that scoreboard. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, Suzu still going big. Keon having a good game as well. Technodrome. You can see this players getting so close to those walls. They want to hear the footsteps in case you're not, you know, a seasoned veteran. Ooh, Koa, alright. That's the start they're looking for. That's a little different. How can they try and maybe exploit the fact that Reborn's down? He's not been a pivotal player on these sites. Exactly. He's kind of been a jump player in between. Technodrome just watching the cross towards B. B is completely free, but the stack might just pay off this time. But they are surrounded on every single front. Keon flashing out. Sirius, look around. Keon's still there. Extreme joining him. Keon, oh, wow. Keon's actually going for this peak. He's trying to bait them in here, but it might not go so well for him. He does get just mowed down. That was a brave play, but maybe a little stupid at times, as his team weren't just ready to deal with the flood of players coming in. And 6-5. Very close half. And I think we're just seeing the fact that side doesn't always matter. It comes down to these rounds and how they play it out. It was a good start, an impressive start from eSpartans, but not seeing much life in them towards the later rounds. There's a couple they pulled off, but let's see how one and only 3-5-1 do this sort of job. Once again, guys, get on Twitter. Tell me your predictions. I want to know how you think this one's going to pan out. There's my Twitter. Go tweet me. What's your scoreline? There's a lot of you out there. 266 of you. One of you go and tweet me right now telling me the scoreline. I want to find out from you guys. I want to find out. So let's give you the overview. Let's see what we've got going on here. What the hell? Where is Technodrome? He's already up on the platform? Okay, so they're challenging. They're just putting 1 player to watch the cross towards B. Wow, that's a little different. See, and I like this. When teams play slow, it allows the scope a lot more time to actually get these picks, but we spoke too soon. Suzu just beheads Technodrome. And slowly but surely, it looks like they're all going to try and fold in towards this. Suzu, not in the same spot anymore. Sirius starting to go walkabouts, but will he expect them close towards that close left angle? Oh, Extreme might just be the bait. It doesn't matter. Great little shot then. Adjusting perfectly towards Redmerc. Make the cross happen. They could easily make a play off the back of this. There's only one player on the side. Fecht gets caught in the heels. That's bomb site open. And even with the disadvantage of Technodrome, they worked off the back of it well. Now it's time for the retake. Let's see from the defending perspective. Well, while it lasts, it's only Suzu left. And 3 players remaining for the attackers. Very decisive start here in the attack for these boys.
Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
Another slow round. Cautious play being a factor here. Suzu this time finding Reborn. This guy, where is he playing at the start? He's just been by the staircase. That's fantastic. Be able to pick not only a scope, but now Reborn as well. Suzu again, so important. Keon's going to get destroyed. This guy is being such a pest, keeping his team in this one, especially on the defending half. They've not had the great start here. See, that's Technodrome above, just creeping in. Knows that Suzu's been playing down low, leaving the upper catwalk a little light for cover. Is anyone watching it, I'm wondering? There is someone just around the corner. If he breaches, he might get seen here. I'm hoping someone's watching this, but... Okay, they're down below him. And there we go. Red Merc's gone and found him. But it's down to these two. Extreme and Serious. Last 2 alive. And he gets found as well. Goes for the trade at the end, but doesn't pay off much. 7-6. A very slow round that just kind of went in dribbles and drabs. Suzu there just defining pretty much everything.
Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
Faster round though this time. Look at this start. Serious just breaking in like a villain. Already cracking down Koa and Red Merc. I don't think they expected that fast play as well. And now just Suzu left alive. That round, I blinked and I missed it almost. Suzu, a mile away. They look like they wanted to adapt, but Sirius just connected the perfect shot on them. Bomb down though, 1v1. Suzu tried to claw it back. Not going to have the chance though. 7-7 now. Round for round this is going, guys. Absolutely beautiful to watch.
Stop them from planting the bomb.
Early nades going out from Fake there. They're trying to lock down this B site. But while this happens, you can see so much strain is being put towards A. I think Reborn's trying to watch the back. That nade could do a lot of damage. They might just be past it, though. Only one player on the A site, and it's Suzu. Of course, it's Suzu, the one player who's been stepping up massively. Does get the 1-for-1 trade, but this team will now know where they're at. Fect already making it back. Red Merc and Koa are on the way, but the bomb could go down here for free. Both teams now slowing down a little. Nice work from Red Merc, comes in. Extreme watching the cross in. 3v3, still 1 minute on the board, but the trade not going to help them out too much in this, but where are the last 2 players? They are not by A. They're off to that B site. And Red Merc and Koa are going to be playing catch up again. Every single time they're just on the wrong side or just a step behind. Let's see if they can play for the retake though. It's Reborn already set up. Keon as well, so both of them holding decent enough angles. People predicting Spartans picking up the result here. That's from Lucas, but let's see if Koa's going to do anything for you. 1v2, he's going to have to go big. Here on the side, he knows where this is planted. Trying to find one of these players. He's got the shot off of one, but where's the other? He knows he's being baited into this. He's running out of time, and he is pretty much out of time here. No chance in this. He tried to find the 1v1s. He did the right thing. He made the correct play, just not in the right amount of time, sadly. And he runs out of it. 7-8 now.
Enemy located. Stop them from planting.
3-5-1. Getting it going, key on that. Let's have a little round with him, actually. Let's see what he's got going here. This is a different stack, actually. A lot of players showing presence there towards the A site early. That's going to force a bit of a rotate coming out. Really looking to try and hedge their bets a touch. They split one player there earlier as well. I think that was either Technodrome who actually got there early. Fect. Going to find Sirius, though. The play coming out of A. It's actually worked out until right about now. This could go badly wrong. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Defending side still has the upper hand in this. Technodrome's been caught as well. Tagged up on the cross, but he does make it through. Looking for the one-shot there. Not going to find it on towards Suzu. Now it's just Keon. He shouldn't win this 1v2, but
Enemy
you never know.
activated. Defuse it.
Keon tried to make it happen. Just not going to have the time, sadly.
Mission successful.
There we go. Diffuse comes
Bomb
in.
has been defused. Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
Fast round from Fecht here, looking for the aggressive play up and maybe feeling it worked out before, but they're going to be split up here. He can't join the likes of Redmuck. Actually, it kind of helped him out. They're going to be on the same sort of card now. But there's not too many players here. They've all backed away already. Suzu's going to be the one expecting them at B. He's actually switched across a little. He was playing those lower stairs. Maestro's made the play outside. Look at this. They're playing so passive. They're literally in their spawn, some of them. It's smart. If they over-rotate, Extremes can have the perfect shot. Look at these angles they're holding. Teammate's going to come out. Excuse me. Flash comes out, and there's the response. They know where they are. Running this clock pretty low, though. Let's keep on board with these boys. They're slowly retaking it. Now, as I said before, aggression from defending sides will just buy time for them, meaning that the attackers will have to clean pretty much every single corner out very, very meticulously to make sure no one's waiting for them. But it's a 3-2 split. Keon and Technodrome over towards B, who have been the better, too, I'd say, out of the whole team there, and the 3 other players towards the A site, but that catwalk is pretty stacked. Keon's got his back turned to it. Technodrome's been found. Keon's going to be met by some real force soon. He does get the first. Looking for the follow-up. Not going to get it. And there's a shutdown from Koa in the end, but Serious, Reborn, and Extreme have made it towards the side, but whether or not they can convert this to a plant is yet to be seen. They have got the favorable trade, though, bringing it back down to a 2v2. Extreme and Reborn. Bomb's going to go down. Extreme just has to hold the push for a second. But, oh, the nade just denies it from the back lines. Absolutely love that nade. Fakes it out. Trying to bait out their nades, but that nade is close, and the fire comes in. Suzu, he's not falling for that one. So, 9-8.
Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
Serious with a good spawn here. Might be able to make something towards the A side if he wants to go for the cheeky pick first. No, not going to go for it. Slows it down. Extreme's going to be the one running in. Extreme, the extreme bait. Look at this guy. He's just the meat shield. Go first, Extreme. It's fine. It's totally normal. And they're playing from the upper side this time. They're playing completely for retakes now. I'm curious if anyone's split towards that upper catwalk. If they have, that could be real trouble. But no, Technodrome's actually joined them down. Kieran's the only one who could maybe make a little bit of a play off the back of it. But actually, no, tell a lie. Reborn's here. Reborn and Kieran become a pest. This could be a very hard round because they could be behind the defenders trying to play retake here. Oh, but they're aware. Suzu gets the shot down. Now they're going to go, but bearing in mind, there is still Keon. He's going to be a factor in this one. The shots coming in. They're holding him up on the side. Keon's going to find one in the back as well. He's down to 2. 2v2. Technodrome and Keon, the top fragger there. Up against, well, mid-table for the defending side. 20 seconds left. Feck's gone and found his teammate. Now it's just down to Keon. He's got that 1v2 to pull off. He gets the first. He gets the second. Perfect play from Keon. They lined up for that, man. Bring it back to 9-9. Why would you line up for that? I do not know. That's a question I'm going to have to bring up. I can imagine Koa is just head in hands going, what the hell, guys? What are you getting up to right now? If that was what you thought was a good idea, it certainly was not. You cannot line up like that. It just doesn't work. Suzu, though, having a monster of a game. 24-11. No, I'm just going to stick on him. We're going to have a round with him. I hear a couple of footsteps. See if he plays this right. He's holding his nerve. I just want to see from Top Fragment's perspective what he does here. Wait on the switch out. He does get the 1-for-1 trade, but he gets the information for that. So now Maestro and Fect should be able to play off the back, seeing that the intention was probably going to be that B hit. They could adapt it now, though. Maestro's going to be on the stair side. Fect on the upper catwalk, which is always going to be tough. So many angles to cover off already. Maestro trying to bait out a little bit of something. 30 seconds, though. Good work there from Fect, opening up towards the side. He's going to expect someone holding the cross, though. He's right to be feeling that. Checks it, gets the tag, not the frag, goes back for it. But by that point, there's still 2 players alive for the attackers. 10-9 now. I wonder if we're going to get 2 rounds back-to-back. It's been back and forth this whole way. So this would be something a little different. Aggressive push up from Koa and Redmark. Last time this actually worked out. It forced the attackers to play slowly, but Koa looking like he's going to go for that G36C as well. Switching around a little bit here. They're actually waiting around just on this corner. He's going to maybe have spotted one out. I'm not sure. If not, they're going to have the jump off here. They're going to pull back a touch, but they could easily push up at this point. Catch him off guard. Maybe looking like Technodrome wants to do that. Could be ahead of the timing they expect. Kieran trying to bait in towards this B, and he's selling it like a champ. They're all swarming over this, and he's backing out as well. Technodrome's leading the charge. Going to be trying to be the point master, or, you know, the spear. Leading the way for 3-5-1. And just down to 45 seconds now. Starting to see the plan unfold in 3-5-1. And the perfect start here, actually having to play very, very slow. This early aggression again from the defenders, buying them time, and Koa's going to be the one stopping them, trying to cut through mid. He's got backup, though, up on the upper catwalk, laying down the fire. Technodrome desperate to hit a shot. He's not going to get a chance at this one. Reborn's found, and that is a very successful round. We are not going to see a back-to-back round, I swear to God here. This is just back and forth the whole way. 10-10 now. Once again, guys at home, if you want to get your predictions through to me, I can see a Storymaker out there who was backing up the eSpartans, is now regretting his words. He's like, I give up, I resign, I'm done with this. But if you guys have your predictions on this matchup, head over to Twitter, give me a shout on that one. And I'll be interested to see what you think of this matchup going on. He's already Reborn, gets himself straight in towards this. No messing around here from that man. Just cracking in towards that B side. Gonna have the chance to get the bomb down. Fect a mile away. Redmark, Koa, and Maestro now having to play on the retake, but they're pretty locked out of this site. So looks like it could be another one on the board for the attacking team if they get their bomb down pretty fast. I think Koa's messing around this time. He's just going straight for the peak. Shoulder peeks it out. Fect found Sirius. And now 4v4. HP's actually on the favor of the defending side, going for the retake right now. Smoke going to go down, allow Fect a chance to cross. 29 seconds. Redmark's going to find the opener here, but Reborn holding it down, but he allows Koa the chance to step in. But can they pull this off now? Redmark and Koa up against Extreme and Technodrome. The full diffuse is coming in. Koa's holding it down. He's trying to be the pillar, trying to save his teammate, but no, he gets picked up. It's a 1v1, and Redmark has to come out with the pistol, saves the day, gets the diffuse. Maybe I spoke too soon. Back-to-back rounds maybe coming in now.
Mission successful. Bomb
Yeah, they get the chance to get themselves towards that 12 map point marker. So important here. Or are we going even further?
Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
See if they're going to be brave enough to bring out the aggression. It looks like they are, but early nades could really hinder this. There they are, coming out. Koa. It's such a basic one-on-one skill in FPS, but it's so underrated here. Looking up for those nades. Redmark, though, going to follow perfectly. Gets one down. That G36C just tearing through Extreme. And now Reborn and Technodrome are in a world of trouble. They were split over towards B. They kind of left the pack, and now they can be hunted down like dogs at this rate. 5 players alive for the defending team. They shouldn't be able to win this. It would take a lot of errors from the defenders to give this one up, but we know Technodrome's had a big game. So is Reborn. Technodrome's actually going a little quiet after having such a big performance earlier. Suzu, the man who had the best performance, will close it out with a double as well. In the end there, Suzu almost hitting that 30 bomb as well. Massive, massive play from him. And well, a really good start in the end for the Spartans. It took a while for them to get there. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't exactly the most peachy of starts. It took a little while, but then they got there eventually. So yeah, 27 kills to 13 deaths. The closest one to him, at least on his side, was Fecht, and then after that, it was Keon. So yeah, nicely done from them. And let's look at the next map we've got coming. Desert Camp. Okay, so this should be good. Looking forward to this one. I think it's one of my favorite maps with Redmark involved. At least he was one of my favorites. See if he can come up with the goods again. It's never easy, so we're gonna have to get the knife going. Just waiting on these guys to ready up. But yeah, guys, what are your thoughts so far? I've been checking in on Twitter, and you guys were saying, you know, this is a game for these Spartans. You had faith. I want to hear more from you guys, though. I want to check in and be like, okay, this is what these guys think. Okay. You know, everyone's so vocal in chat, so I want to know your actual opinions. You know, if you're going to say it in Twitch chat, say it on Twitter. How brave are you? You know, I might retweet you to my, you know, millions of followers. But no, do make sure you let me know, because I'm kind of curious as to what you guys think in this one. We are just waiting for Technodrome, and we'll get this one started up. Excuse me. But yeah, Desert Camp, next map. Trying to think back classically on this. Koa always played it well, but I'm looking forward to seeing Suzu here in Redmark. But then again, this can be a slightly more scope-centric map, so maybe Technodrome's going to have a little bit more freedom to actually put it to good use, or at least I'm hoping so. I want to see a little more from him as well, because he had a very explosive first half, and you know, when they adapted, he did well with that. But I want to see what else he can bring now, and it looks like they are ready. So knife round will be starting up. It's like reading a book. Don't you like my observing, guys? I can't cast knife rounds. I just can't. It makes me feel weird. There we go, look. Oh, it looks like Koa and the boys for the eSpartans have their way. They're going to get to pick side. Keon was the last one to go down, if I'm not mistaken, for a 3-5-1. But I saw a lot of 3-5-1 fans in chat, you know, saying this is going to be an easy game for them. They got this. I don't know. Do you still back that up? Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know. I'm hammering this because I want you guys to, you know, actually get involved. It makes me happy. I wanna hear from you guys. I want the Twitch expert analysis right about now. So do get involved. You make me happy when that happens. But yeah, one more map to go. And there's a hell of a lot of you. I'm kind of impressed. You guys have actually turned up. I always appreciate people who turn up. There's over 300 of you. So welcome to the S.K.I.L.L SF2 Pro League. We're into Season 2. Season 1 was picked up by Penta over at Gamescom, actually. So there was a hell of a crowd against them, and it was such a one-sided affair. It was just like blink and you miss it. The Enro Griffins just got absolutely trounced. That was a game to look back on. It was quite good, actually, to be fair. Who was it who really impressed me? I'm trying to remember who was there. It was the Llama, probably, if you watched it live. I don't know if any of you watched it live. If you didn't, you missed out on it. We are just waiting on Keon to ready up. But, you know, he was MVP for Team 351 in the last map, so I can't give him too much grief. Alright, so teams are ready. We're going to get this one started up. And here we go. Is this going to be a 2-0? Are we going to see it going all the way to 3 maps? This is what you need to tell me once again. Your predictions, your thoughts. I need to hear it. Oh, Technodrome left the battle. Oh, no. No, rip. Rip lobby. Remake Inc.
Mission successful. All enemies have been eliminated.
So yeah, they're just going to remake and we'll jump in. You're not missing anything. Apparently Sirius has to deal with something. I don't know. Apparently he started yelling stop, stop, stop when they started to get the countdown going. So they'll remake after this one. Should be fine. Should be good. We'll get it started up. Alright, so I believe we can start. I believe, I have faith, I hope, I pray to sweet S.K.I.L.L Jesus that this begins. Oh, the countdown started. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, it's time to go. So, I didn't actually check the sides that they started on. Let me see. Here we go, I can find out this time. Alright, let's get in game. Enough of looking at my face. Oh, that's the wrong PC. Nailed it. Hashtag production value with Lauren Pansy Scott. Sorry.
Target located.
Alright, we are live into this one. So, it does look as though Kerr and the boys actually decided to start on the attacking side on this one. Let's see where they go for straight away. Let's see what tactics we've got coming out. So, a little bit of a slow 1-1-3 split. It's going to be Technodrome kicking things off here already very early on. Suzu's going to get it back, though, but this looks like kind of a slow play towards B with the amount of attention they put towards the play there early on, and Extreme's going to be left all alone. Reborn wasn't that far off, but he's been forced to back away a touch. It's going to make it hard work now. Reborn looking for a chance in. Actually, Extreme's in the right place. They've adapted through. Oh, but that nade just executes him where he stands. And now it's just Reborn. 1v3, bombs down. Nice adaptation when Koa went down. They actually decided they wanted to get across as well. Tag comes in. He's drastically outnumbered here. He's just being held back. He does get one. Reborn, have you got some magic up your sleeve? Can you pull a rabbit out the hat? Not today. Alright, bomb goes down and we are good. If you're at least a eSpartans fan. If you're not, it's good to spell a little bit of trouble.
Target located. Destroy the object.
Let's have a little look. He played well in that round. Already Maestro had a good start. And it looks like they're going for something similar, but they put more weight towards the play over towards mid and 8. So splitting this up a little differently. You see Sirius waning in on the site. Keon playing pretty passively. Just dropped out an 8, I think. Yeah, that one went off over at the back. Playing it fairly slow, fairly carefully. Don't want to rush this one. Technodrome's already shut down the threat that was slowly edging in towards the other side, but they are starting to split. They are trying to make their presence in mid, certainly noted, but now 2 players down to the early kind of investment from the defending side. Now there's 3 players stacked up here for the defenders. Sirius even finds Redmerk. It's not going well. Fecht falls. And Keon's there. Just Technodrome starting things off well, and then the nade following up just makes it a perfect play.
Target located. Destroy the object.
And straight up mid seems to be the answer to this. Technodrome's going to have to come back around, and they'll be up close and personal by this rate. Extreme might be having to deal with a hell of a lot more than he expected. He's actually backing out of there, leaving Technodrome a little bit more time to try and get to grips with what's coming through mid any second now. You can see them there lined up, 3, 4 players. All looking for their chance. And it will be a very passive play from Extreme, who's going to spot the cross quite possibly. The defenders are pushed back pretty darn far. Maybe looking for a retake somewhere, getting a little bit of map control maybe, but not being allowed much. Fecht's going to find Technodrome, trying to get the pick. Don't know how much information he even got to gather there. Maybe he spotted 1 or 2, but I don't know if he spotted all of them. But there's a nice little flank coming in, actually. Who's doing that one? Maybe I'm going mad. I am going mad. Ignore me. Here we go. The play's coming in anyway. Reborn's found Maestro, but where are the others? Extreme. Waiting for the nade. Drops it down towards the site. Doesn't catch out Suzu in the end. Suzu stays alive. Fecht already spotted 1. Try to play it back in through spawn. 1 over by 8. Jumps out. Oh, Fecht! What on earth was that? He found one with literally a 180. Keon finally takes him out, but it's a 3v2. Keon and Extreme are outnumbered here, and Extreme sadly was locked out of this site so early on. Nade didn't do the damage he wanted to Suzu. 25 seconds. Keon's locked out. Going to try and maybe flash in Extreme here. Gets a glimpse of 1. 20 seconds now. He's going to have faith in that flash that it worked out, but it didn't. They're still upstanding. They're still alive. Suzu finally goes down. It's going to be down to a 2v1. Keon's still going strong, a 1v1. He gets the shot off as well. I think he's got time for this. Keon just went absolutely massive for his team. The retake should never work out like that. Oh my god, that was sloppy. They should never give up rounds like that. When you have that many player advantages, you just should be able to sit in those crossfires and let it come to you. But wow. Alright, Keon. Having another beastie game. Let's stay on board with you. Suzu started off well, but, you know, this guy's found some form, and they're once again trying to take over mid. I wonder if Technodrome's peeking it. He is this time. Spots 1 on the cross-through. Oh, those nades are raining in pretty hard and fast. Extreme's going to be in trouble there. Fecht actually found Technodrome as well. See, the cross is going to be coming through. Reborn tucked watching the back. It's pretty much just Extreme watching this cross through. It's the only one who can do much about it. Hiding away in the corners. They explode the Humvee to allow them a little more kind of safe cover here. Extreme just walks into that crossfire as These guys have a pretty good shot at this one. Only Keon left standing. This time he shouldn't be pulling this one off. 1v5s, let's just say. And he is being closed in on. And there we go. Closed down. Clean round coming out for the attackers. eSpartans showing them what's up now. Not letting this slip too far.
Target located. Destroy the object.
So, Red Merc, where on earth did he just find these kills? They're just going straight towards A, okay. Zero care. They got a little annoyed, I can imagine a Keon doing that to them, so they've just gone, alright, let's speed up. Let's just pick up the pace. Bomb's now down. They got 5 players alive. These guys are getting shredded. Sirius at least finds 1. That's Suzu on the way out, but they've still got 4 players to break through on the side, setting up these crossfires. They actually only managed to get 1 player back towards the start, which is Maestro, so he's playing a pivotal role here. Goes put out reboot. Oh, Maestro. Maestro, those shots are not what you need, and it's actually opened this game back up. Fecht and Red Merc now tucked in the side in the same location. Red Merc goes and just gifts himself as a sacrifice, but oh my god, what the hell did they just do? How did they lose that again?
Mission failed. The target was not destroyed. Target located.
What are you guys doing? Stop giving up easy rounds. That's not what you're meant to do. I'm honestly speechless. I am honestly absolutely speechless. So it's a 4v3, which, you know, should work well for the attackers, but you never really know in this one. Extreme and Serious are locked out of the site, though. But again, last time Keon was in the situation, he actually pulled it off, and there were still 3 players alive, so... I don't know what to say, guys. Like, can someone explain how that happens? Alright, bomb finally goes in. They're set up and ready for this now. Flash comes out, slows down 1. Serious still just absolutely ravages Koa. Now 2v2. Red Merc's low, but Fecht pulls off the angle, just swings out on him. And finally they take the shot. Fecht, they're keeping that one in check, and Red Merc was a little low, so that could have gone dangerous. 3-3 now. That delayed bomb plant just allowed the attackers to set up a little bit more. And look at this play. Aggressive stuff from Sirius. He's going to be making the play happen, trying to make some map control go in their favor early on to deny, you know, the extra bit of information that attackers generally get to keep back. It's a risk that you take, but as you can see, Fecht and Co. already working through, looking towards that bomb site very early on. Koa's just trying to bait it out. Like, guys, I'm here. Someone shoot at me, please. Oh, Technodrome's going to take the shot towards Suzu. Not exactly the intended plan, I can imagine. Now they just have to make this work. Koa's trying to swing out on them, trying to draw some fire in. Plays just tucked towards the side of the box. He checks if he doesn't check the corner. Oh, well, he goes back for a second. And Koa's aim is still awful. But Fecht will at least keep him safe. Going to just sacrifice himself to this. This is down to Maestro pretty much to pull up his socks and get the job done for his team. This is down to a 2v2 now. Keon can pull off like 1v4s, so I wouldn't doubt this just yet. He knows he's singled out one of the players. If he holds this cross... Oh, this is a disaster. He's playing it so well. He just needs to hold the cross. And he gets it. Perfect play from Keon again. He spots out the second player now as well. I think he just saw him cross over back towards B, and Keon's just been amazing at this. Going to position himself well. Technodrome's got his back as well, so he doesn't need to actively peek. That's a smart play from these two. No, the Technodrome will have the first shot, and then Keon can just spring into action. Doesn't hit the shot. Keon now has a little bit of utility to work with, but he's going to push close anyway. Technodrome watching the right flank. Keon can push towards the left. He fancies it. 20 seconds, and Technodrome will hit the shot. Good little bit of coordination between those two there. Pulls off the round. 4-3 now.
Target located. Destroy the object.
I don't know what to make of this already, if I'm completely honest. It's one of those games where you just can't predict anything at this rate. See the nades coming in pretty strong. Slowing them down a little on the attack. And fairly deep play from B side, but mostly towards A is where I'm focused here. Sorry about my awful camera work. But the slow approach coming out from the attacking side. They need to keep the attention drawn at B. Technodrome has been opened up every single round. I need to start following at the start. In fact, they're going to be just dropping the nade up and over. Trying to get the vert nade going, but shouldn't connect. Maestro's might, but they were looking towards B, but now they're just kind of in between a rock and a hard place. You've still got 2 players on that B site. One split towards A, one close towards mid. They don't really have an easy route through here. This is going to become a real difficulty for these guys. Suzu, not having the biggest game of his life like he had in just the last map. Going to be heading straight in. Bear in mind, they chose to attack first. He's hunting this guy down. He doesn't want to leave him as a factor, or at least get the angle on him. Fire coming in still. They're looking like they're trying to find a new path here. Extreme does stop at least one, but doesn't give away the game completely. They don't know if they've doubled back. Now they might. As no one's crossed back through, and they do have control of mid. 3 players now roaming round. Effect, Maestro and Suzu trying to find their way back towards that A side. No one's actually got it, but they've got the cross. Let's see who's watching the cross here. Sirius is one of them. He's going to spot them, trying to make their way past. He does get the tag towards one, gets the frag. Looking for the follow, but Reborn's there. Effect now in a 1v2. 8 seconds left. One nade could put this whole thing off. Fakes it out, gets a shot towards one. This is going to be down to the wire. I don't know if he's got time for this.
Mission failed.
He doesn't.
Operation unsuccessful.
Absolute shoddy stuff towards the end. It looks like they're running out of options.
Target located. Destroy the object.
Maybe just going back to brute force at this rate. So they should follow Technodrome at the start. He's been opening up so many of these rounds. He's going to be pressured through mid, though. I don't know if he knows this. He's going to find out now. That's Koa just focusing him down at the start. Going to try and remove the kind of ranged element, but the play is going to be coming in thick and fast towards A. Players just flooding in towards them. Nothing to keep Reborn busy at this rate. The nade did come out, but he did get tagged up, but not taken down. Now look at it. Red Merc and Koa. Koa's going to be holding the cross. Red Merc's going to get the plant in. Just have to hope for old Red Merc's sake that he doesn't get naded just yet. Oh, that was a little close, but he's good. He makes it out alive. Now Koa. He's going to be holding the close push. He can only hold it for so long. He's going to have to actively challenge Keon. He doesn't get it, but look at that. Red Merc finds the 1v1 at least towards Sirius. Can he find towards Keon? He's going to try and take the shot. He wants it, and perfect. Just the one tap, knowing what's up. Keeping that scoreline a little closer. 4-5 though. Still not perfect in this. Expected a little bit more.
Destroy the object.
And once again, Technodrome. Every time I don't follow him, he gets a kill. Now he might be able to get a couple more though, at least. He's in the right place for this one. They're walking right at him. Keon's going to spring into gear as mid's going to be pressured out by the attackers. And B, though, in the hands of the attacking side. Reborn still, I'm not sure if he's got a nade left. I don't think so. Bomb is down. Technodromes hold the cross on the right side. I think they know there's at least one player on the side tucked in towards the left side of things. That is Maestro there. Technodrome working out. Reborn's nade will find him. Now it's just Red Merc 1v3. 23 seconds. Flash comes out. He turns it. But he doesn't have the cross yet. He has to peek out. He does. He doesn't still get much information. Now spots out 2. Takes down Extreme, but he's down to 2 HP here. Just be pushing it for it. He gets it. Nice work by Red Merc in the end. Good play. Bring it back to 5-5. 11th round now on the board. Coming up. Gonna do it. Gonna tempt fate. Let's see if Technodrome gets the first. That's how it normally works, right? Here we go. Alright, I'm following him. He gets the tag. Close enough. He's halfway there, and now he's the whole way there. Fecht just gets wrecked, and now already the defending side have the advantage. But can the attackers put it back? Already they found Reborn, so evening out. But bearing in mind, Technodrome did get that tag towards Koa, so this is going to get a little more painful. That nade could do some damage. Doesn't connect anywhere, though. They'll be able to get towards the side, but will they expect Extreme? He's just waiting with open arms, but Suzu just pulls them apart. Technodrome pushing straight out into mid, feeling confident, catching out Koa, not expecting a player to walk out there just yet. Bomb probably going down as we speak. Now down to this 3v3. A little bit of utility left here. Flash is going to come in, try and blind up a couple of players, maybe allow them to push back through. The nade did come in. Following nade actually connected, and now here we go. Keon and Technodrome going for this. Joined by Sirius, Redmerk and Maestro, the only two in this one to try and stop him. The bait comes out for one. Now Maestro at least got the trade there. Excuse me, Redmerk found the trade, which is good. Stops the defuse. He's surely going to spot the one on the truck. It's Technodrome up against Maestro. 9 seconds, just got to buy time. He does it! Perfect work from Maestro in the end. Playing the clock like a champ. And 6-5 on the half. After how they started out is not a bad scoreline at all. This game is closer than I expected, though. eSpartans definitely taking this all the way. And as a 3-5-1, checking in with that scoreboard, let's have a little look here. Effect having a big game this time. Maestro as well, you can see in that last round, doing very well. Let's see if those early nades are going to find anyone. No, definitely not. I'm just going to set up the shooting squad. Little firing squad. Actually, it works out. Keon's actually caught out Koa early on. They're both kind of going for this, like, Mexican standoff here, and it's working drastically in favor to the attackers. Kind of insane play. I'm not sure what that was, but I've never seen two teams just, you know, fire at each other like that, just straight up standing off against each other. It's 3v2, though. Maestro playing one on the side. Suzu around the back. Only finding one, though. And Maestro is so low on HP. And there's the closer. Reborn will catch him out, and we're back all even 6-6. Coming in here, and I don't know what to make of that round. That's just like a kind of clashing heads, just shooting each other. Firing squad coming through. And don't tell me they're doing it again. They kind of are. They're literally just lining up for the cross. If someone got a deep enough nade there, that could be real trouble. They do get some good... Well, no, they didn't get any tags in. Tell a lie. I expected a couple of tags to come through, but no, they actually just suffered a little bit more than anything. Stream's the one who's in trouble off the back of this. Technodrome desperately trying to find the pick. There was someone down there, so he's only got a glimpse. Gonna do the vert nade. Doesn't catch him on the cross there. Redmerk will make it away scot-free. I like the prediction play from Technodrome, knowing that if he's pushed one player out of the position, there's going to be someone probably watching that cross in case he pushes it, so there is one just around towards his left. Catches him out. Real smart stuff from Technodrome. I like seeing that, but will they expect still two players to be towards this side of things? You've got Redmerk and Suzu here, which is actually a larger stack than I'd have expected. So nades are coming over. Keon smartly waited that one out, though. Not going to fall for that trap. Redmerk still found Technodrome, so they're going to work out there's at least maybe one more player than they expected on this site. Let's stick on board with the defenders. They are down in numbers now. Suzu trying to hold this one in check. That plant's going to be coming in this time. He can't really stop it. 25 seconds, though.
Enemy bomb has been activated.
Not going to be easy. And that's the opener. Retake now, definitely on. Smoke goes down. He's going to try and make the most of that. Nade from Sirius, though. Just at their feet, knowing exactly what's up as soon as that smoke went down. Absolutely awesome.
Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
And well, 6-7. Maybe that third map is back on, guys. I don't know yet. A little bit of a trade at the start, nothing too much, nothing gained, nothing lost really, a little bit of HP here or there, but that's the difference. Maestro going to catch out Extreme as he tries to push up towards mid-ladder. Effect waiting patiently with that nade. Still doing the shoulder peek, trying to catch out any information. Look how cautious these guys are, checking so much. So scared of a player waiting. Suzu there actually did end up receiving a lot of damage off of Keon's nade, so Keon pushing him out of position might actually allow him to get the bomb plant if his teammate can get into position here, which is Technodrome, which he has. So even though the kills are coming in favor to the defenders, the positioning certainly still favorable towards the attackers, at least for the site. Flash comes out from Technodrome. Gonna back out of that one. Reborn flashing up and over as well, but Kieran's been caught out there, brought down pretty low. Bearing in mind, Technodrome's down to nothing as well. This should be a round for the defending side, but time's running out. They've got to make their play soon, but 20 seconds isn't a great deal of time to work with. And Reborn taking the shot, they're gonna equal it up to a 2-man stand. But it will be swept aside. Sadly, trades are not good enough when they've got 5 players left alive. Defuse will come in. We're back all even.
Mission successful. Bomb has been defused. Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
Nades out. Let's see if the shooting squad's going to meet up again. Pistols at dawn and all that. Trying to get it done through the smoke. There's actually 3 players there on the other side, so outnumbered, they're going to back out of that. I think they got the information of how many players are on the cross. I'm not too sure. Technodrome's going to go back in, see if he can catch anyone on that. One's going to shoulder peek it. Not this time. Bearing in mind, last round, Maestro did swing out to try and catch out Extreme, which he did. So Technodrome's basically countering that. Not going to get it done, though. And slowly, we are seeing the lurk towards that B site. No one's playing it right now, but they've been playing for the retake the whole time. Already, though, fact-finding Technodrome is not the start they would have wanted, and make it too. Just switching up the aggression. I thought the B player was going to be the main focal point of action, but no. Keon's slow play is yet to really phase the defenders who've been playing the site so deep right now. Now looking at Keon, he wants to try and take the fight, trying to even up the numbers. It's the only smart thing to do. They can't take over the site as it is, and that's the perfect beginning to it. Maestro, though, smartly waiting back, just saying, all right, if you're going to try and do this play, we're ready, we're waiting. We'll just play for the site itself, and Koa's done the same thing. Series now the last man alive in a 1v3. 20 seconds basically to get that bomb down. It's not looking too good. He's already getting tagged up from the side, and Koa stamping his authority finally on this round. 8-7. Building up rounds now.
Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
This looks like a much faster play, far more decisive. Extreme's going to be leading the charge this way towards the B side. Maybe trying to exploit this early on, get that bomb down, but little to their knowledge, there's a push in mid, but it doesn't seem to matter. Look at this. Oh, wow, hello. A little bit of a tag there from Feck, going to just absolutely destroy kids. There's now 3 players down for the attackers, but they do have a good amount of HP to play with. And Reborn's nade has just destroyed it. All right, that's Redmerk and Feck down. 2v2 brought back, though. Reborn waiting, Technodrome in mid. Technodrome's got the cross, but you'd have to have faith that Reborn can get the whole plant done itself, which is pretty dangerous. But let's see on the other side. So Maestro and Suzu. Suzu holding the site. So this is smart. If Maestro just holds his nerve, it should be fine for the defenders. And if Technodrome can hold it even longer, then it evens back up. They're looking for a pick here. That's what they're trying to do. Trying to catch one of each other out, and slowly but surely, Technodrome's walking towards it. The attackers have the time limit, remember. Reborn trying to find any sort of angle, but the defenders are smartly sitting in, not giving an inch in this one. And it looks like they're going to try and play over towards A. The defenders once again going to have to go for that retake. So, Suzu and Maestro, what you got now? Bombs down. Attackers are set up. Let's see if that retake's going to work out. 30 seconds. Maestro leading the way. Checks left. Waits up for Suzu. And they're confident on this cross, though. But there's one player already snuck through towards the right. And they're just going to take the chance straight towards the side itself. They might get caught out here. 2 players lining up for Reborn. Oh my god, he's going to get the first. But Suzu just spins around. Denies him. And gets another on the board for the eSpartans. That got a little close, though. You can't forget about Reborn, and there we go. Bomb gets defused. And they're getting very close to double digits now. 9-7, building up. Bearing in mind, they would get onto match point, not map point, if they pick this one up. And early aggression from the defenders showing. Want to get this one started. Already taking over massive amounts of the map, but this play could be a hindrance. Koa's up on top, which can very easily get naded, and that is the issue there. Technodrome's just going to drop it at his feet and say, hey, nice try, buddy, but you might want to reconsider that. But will they expect Suzu to go straight to the same place? Oh my word, those nades. Devastating. You never normally nade the same place twice, but Suzu just has the chance to equal things up. Technodrome drops, Maestro follows suit. Sirius down to absolutely nothing. Will Suzu commit? He's desperate for, he wants to get into this. His teammates are there. Maestro finishes off the job, but where are the two remaining players? Reborn and Keon have been slowly edging their way, digging through the tunnel towards that B site. They should actually have a free shot at this as well. I don't know if anyone is watching the cross. Reborn set up. One pick would make this possible. Going in a 2v4 in an afterplant, I just don't see happening, but Keon goes for the shot towards mid, can't find it. Reborn's looking for an easy pick, but I don't think there is one at this rate. And there we go, already being found out. His position certainly noted. Double digits now being broken into by the eSpartans. The attack inside losing a little bit of that prowess. The eSpartans just kind of upping their game, going aggressive when needed, taking over map control, and they're doing it again. But they're not being repetitive in this, which is the interesting point. And Technodrome's kind of value has decreased into this half. Had a great beginning, getting all those picks to open up with, but now the 1-for-1 trade comes out. Defenders generally don't prosper from this. It's harder to kind of split those sides. Attackers can kind of swell towards one side itself, but we are seeing them kind of converging towards the B side. Reborn already crossed. Someone else needs to plant for him. It looks like it's probably going to be Extreme's job just to dodge those nades, keep those eyes to the skies, but Maestro finding Keon to make this a little harder work. Bear in mind, Fecht and Maestro are both super low, though. Alright. Reborn faking out the plant. No nades coming through just yet. Going back again. This time, it's real, but Suzu's already found Technodrome. What? Wait, Suzu found... That showed up really weird on the kill feed then. Apologies, Suzu did find Technodrome with the scope. That's a nice start out. Now the two remaining players are going to have to hunker down. The defenders are low. They can pull this off. Extreme and Reborn in a much better position HP-wise, but it's down to a 1v1. Maestro has nothing, though. He has 2 HP, 17 seconds. Extreme will have to mess up here. That's the difference. Extreme can miss a shot, come back. He can take his time, but Extreme is now going to take the angle, and he gets it. Not allowing this to be a runaway game here. 10-8, though. This is being brought back just a touch. We'll find out.
Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
Alright. Maestro. Big performance from that man. Let's have a round with him. See what he's got in store for us. Waiting patiently. His opportunity. Flash comes out. No one dropped just yet. Player's not really going towards his site though. As you can see, a slow kind of play towards the B side. And this is unique actually from the defenders. They are playing purely for the retake. They don't actually have anyone challenging on towards B. It's all on Red Merc. And if I can get to him, Suzu to drop down those nades that just kind of head up and over these buildings. You can see already the counter nades coming in. Suzu's going to keep his eyes up. Make sure he doesn't get caught out. And this Reborn holding the angle, so it makes the the retake a little harder, but certainly certainly still viable. Elsewhere. Oh my god, Keown has every opportunity here, but he just shot a little too early. Letting it go, and Ko is going to find him on the retake. Technodrome, though, catching a couple of shots there, not really landing much. One will be going down, and now they got the breakthrough point. That was a good play from Keown if he'd only just waited a little longer. Let's see if the retake's going to work out for them. The attackers have had a chance to get set up well here. That's the difference. Maestro's going on the long way. Reborn already finding Redmerk and Suzu has not helped this fact out. Koa joining Maestro. Effect holding mid. And there we have it. That's great play from Sirius. Already predicting that position. Effect is going to just have to try and walk in. He's got no chance in that one. And that was just good play. Starting to really understand what they're doing here. I'd say for eSpartans, they've got to just speed up their game. They really cannot afford this. They've been letting the map control go a little too easy, but those nades have not helped him out. But Fake makes the most of it. Still going to find Technodrome. That is worth it. That's worth the trade now. If he can find more, that is outstanding. But they're going to get the nades through. Excuse me, map makers. There's Keown going to try and find some refuge. Wait out those vert nades. And much slower presence here coming out from Extreme and Sirius because they know mid's been taken over. They have to work for the control of it. Or they kind of throw it to the wind and say, screw that. We're just going to go the long route to B. And if Koa gets the information that there's one guy here, Suzu's going to do it for him. They know they can focus all their resources back towards this B side. They've got their beast waiting in the wings. That's Maestro already almost hitting that 30 bump. Is he going to get any closer to this round? There's the first step towards it. Going to find 126 on the board. It's going to be 27 any second now. Already peeking through. He's got back up behind. He wants this though. Doesn't get it. Extreme stays alive. And Sirius is going to find Suzu. Here we go. This is getting closer. Extreme now 1v2. Switching up to that Famas, going to look for the option. 10-9 on the score, but he wants to bring it back all even. He has the chance here. The other team are a little further away. Bomb goes in. String going to try and find an angle. When he just got caught. Feck committing at the last couple of seconds there. And 11-9 now. That round looked very close, but I'm glad they sped up. Tried to get a little bit more control going on, and Feck played a very important factor.
Mission successful. Bomb has been defused.
Here we go. 11-9. This is the round. It is match point, ladies and gents, in the Pro League here. Let's keep that in mind. And aggression comes out again. They're not taking no for an answer. They're just spraying wildly through that smoke. And is Maestro waiting? That's the big question. No, he's not actually on the B site itself. They've left that quite open. Koa's the one who's laying down the trap here. I love this play. Look, when you're that vulnerable, but you've got so much crossfire set up on you, you know you're going to be good. But Koa's the one who's going to be holding on to this. 3 players. He's got at least Maestro who can swing around early. But Koa has to be massive. He's going to spot out a foot. He's going to take the shot. Koa land the shots. Here we go. That's better. Finally gets the damage done, but it's not perfect. Maestro tries to save the day, but Extreme is living up to that name, going extremely huge for his side. As Fecht and Redmerk joined by Suzu, trying to keep this one together. Keown's nade already denies it once. This has gone from bad to worse. Koa was meant to be such an important factor, but he just couldn't make it work. And Koa even saying, I was scratching my face and panicked when one walked in front. Absolute scumbag is now Fecht now. Last man standing, 1v2. He's down to nothing though, 23 HP. Extreme is low, but it's all about Technodrome. Man watching the cross, he's got to hit these shots. He cannot allow his teammate to fall. And he's crossed through. I don't know if Technodrome saw it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just smashing him down with that revolver. Straight to the face. But Koa, what are you doing, Koa? Shambolic play from him. Gotta be careful of those nades now coming in. But it seems a very similar play coming out from the attacking side. Maestro gonna go on the information gathering mission. He spots no one's here. They're playing a little deeper, so it's gonna be the same players before. No one playing from the site this time though, playing full retake. Bearing in mind, this will pull up Team 351 towards map point, at least get them with a chance to take it to a third. First map was one out by eSpartans. But they're working their way back. They're not rushing this one. This is smart. Slightly slower players. You can see they have taken over the B site, but Red Merc, what are you going to find Keown there? Nades raining in towards the bomb, and Reborn's going to get some control in mid. Going to get a little bit of a tag on towards Koa, but doesn't take him down. But Fex Grenade will find Technodrome now. Look at these numbers starting to dwindle. Sirius, Reborn, and Extreme, the last three standing. Those nades are not done yet. Sirius taken so low. 25 HP as well. And nade by nade, this is getting harder and harder. Maestro finds Sirius. It's down to 2. They've decided they don't even want to use guns this game. They're just going in for the nades. Reborn and Extreme, the last 2 standing. You have to keep this one in line. If this round goes towards the defending team's favor, it is GG. Extreme, it's all on you. 1v5 or you are done for. He gets the tag. He's looking for the frag, and he's not going to get it. GG, well played. The eSpartans will close out the game, but that was very, very close. In the end, that was far closer than I expected it to be. I did not think that Team 351 were able to bring it that close, but they had some great performances. Sadly, running out a little bit of steam towards the end of that one, but it is a 2-0 victory in the end for eSpartans. So, all in all, a very big performance coming out. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure, bearing in mind this is just the first day of the Pro League. This will be going on a hell of a lot in the upcoming weeks, so do make sure you stay tuned to this channel. If you're a big fan of Sk.I.L.L, hit that follow button down below. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. You want to get involved because this is going to be going on for a good couple of weeks to come. So if you want to see the very best of the best, this is where you can watch it. And this is just the first game. So guys, this has been the Pro League for Sk.I.L.L Special Force 2. I have been Lauren Pansy Scott, and you guys have been awesome. So thank you very much for tuning in, and hopefully see you at the next show.